Okay, it's time for Jerry and the Goddesses, part 26. Trigger warning for this part, my horrible Australian accent. You only had to hear one line last time, but yeah, it's gonna get bad. Gonna get real bad. I'm telling you, mate, it's the fucking aliens. Gary groaned, and I didn't blame him. Jeff had been going on and on about aliens since we stopped to interrogate him. Sarissa stepped forward. She was still in the same slightly sexy adventurous costume as before, only her eyes had reverted to their usual void black state. Do I look like an alien to you, Mr. Tatum? Fucking straight you do. You and your fucking black hole eyes. Where you from? Sagittarius 7? Kepler 4? Pakistan, actually. Before that, Lebanon. Before that, the Congo. You fucking don't look Congolese, you daft cunt. Gary smacked him on the side of the head, eliciting a yelp. What'd you do that for, mate? Watch your fucking mouth, jackass. You can be respectful to Sarah, I can take over the questioning, you feel me? To make sure the fellow got his point, he drew a knife from his boot and tapped him on the cheek. Jeff's eyes went wide and locked onto the blade, not moving until Gary sheathed it again. Gary asked you a question, Sarissa prompted. What? I asked if you understood what I just told you, but I think the answer's no, so Sarah, why don't you let me handle this? We'll go for a little walk and I'll come back with everything we need to know. It seems we have no other choice, Sarissa sighed. She stood and started to walk away. Wait, Jeff called out. It's fine. I understand. I'd rather talk to you, girl. Sarissa stopped. Then talk, she said, without turning around. So like I said, it's the fucking aliens. They were here forever ago. How do you think they got Christians all the way in Africa before it even showed up in Rome? I groaned. This guy's grasp of history was about as firm as a bridge made out of jello. Sarissa looked at me, a sympathetic expression on her face. Yeah, she understood all right. With an effort of will, I kept my mouth closed. So when they was here, they left something behind. Gave it to the Orthodox Church for safekeeping. A key to one of their spaceships. Okay, Gary said. Enough exposition. Just tell us where the damn key is. What do you want with it, mate? I want to shove it up your ass sideways. Stop stalling and tell me where the darn thing is. Gary leaned forward, causing Jeff to shrink back. All right, mate. I was getting to it. Gary frowned, which, to be honest, was about as scary as Ixie roaring. Jeff let loose a little whimper and continued. So the church, they wanted to keep it safe, right? Because the last thing anyone wants is some lunatic getting their grubby mitts on a keys to an alien spaceship. So they put it in one of their churches. The ones carved from solid stone so it'd be impossible to break in. And not only that, it's a hidden one. The first one. It's how they got the idea to carve these fucking things out of the rock. Sarissa turned around finally, leaning forwards over Jeff, black light leaking from her eyes and her head surrounded by a terrible halo. Where is it? She said, enunciating each word clearly. Jeff whimpered and answered rapidly. 38 degrees, 37 minutes, 25 seconds east, 12 degrees, 2 minutes, 56 seconds north, in a valley emptying to a river in the mountains. I quickly jotted down the coordinates. I didn't know if Fulla's magic could affect things Sarissa learned the old-fashioned way, and I didn't want to take the chance. And where did you get this information? I found it in Google Earth. I got some guy from the University of Melbourne to translate these old manuscripts that describe the church they kept it in. And then I just sat on my computer for 3 months straight, zooming around in Google Earth until I found the place. How sure are you that this is the right place? I'm positive, girl. I didn't stop looking when I found it. I just kept going and going until I was sure it was the right place. It fits the description, and it's the only place I found that did. I had Google Earth open on a tablet. It had been a pain in the ass downloading all the imagery to the tablet that only got more frustrating when I was 3/4 of the way through and Sarissa just blinked and finished it magically. I zoomed in on the coordinates he'd given us. They were in a river valley, but there, off to the southeast, was some strange squarish artifacting. I zoomed in on it and squinted. Yeah, that could be one of the rock-hewn churches, but it was weird the way the image had glitched. Wait, yes, that had to be it. I tapped Gary on the shoulder and showed him the tablet. That's it, Gary. He's right. Look. Gary squinted. Looks like a glitch to me. That's the point. Fulla is the goddess of secrets, and she's got the ability to keep secrets. Look, I said, tapping on the historical imagery slider. I moved back over and over. The same glitch in the same spot from multiple different satellites and angles. What else could it be? Gary frowned thoughtfully and nodded. Makes sense, he said. I looked over at Jeff. I didn't like him. He'd fought us every step of the way and been rude to Sarissa. And he believed in ancient aliens, which was reason enough not to like him. So we don't need him anymore? I asked loudly. Gary winked at me. Nope, we sure don't. Come on, Jeff, let's go for a walk. He grabbed Jeff by the arm and hoisted him to his feet. Jeff burst into tears. No, mate, no, I can help you. Please, mate, don't. I have kids. Sarissa glanced at me. He doesn't have any kids. He's never even had a relationship he didn't pay for. I might have kids, Jeff wailed. I would sometimes sneak the condom off and shut up, Kathy yelled. Seriously, son, you're not doing yourself any favors. Jeff blubbered and looked around at all of us. His eyes rested on Inanna, the only one who hadn't said a word yet. Please, he whined. Don't do this. I'll help you. I'm very valuable. Inanna grinned at him. You're such an idiot, Jeff. We're not going to kill you. Gary is going to take you to that house over the ridge so you can find your way back. Jeff looked at Gary. Really? Son, I generally don't murder people unless they deserve it. Do you deserve it? No, sir, Jeff squeaked in a tiny voice. Then come on, let's go. Wait, Jeff objected. I meant what I said. I can help you. I know things. I can... No! We all said at once. The end.